Heyo, hello, Fantastics. Is Mr. Clintastik preparing to jump into a Duskmourn House of Horror quick draft here on MTG Arena. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow. It's been a while. Had me a little vacation, went and saw some family and whatnot. So it's nice to be back playing some Magic and whatnot. So we have a mythic card here, red, two generic, and X legendary enchantment. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player, while there are four more card types among cards in your graveyard, it deals double that damage instead. When it enters, it deals X damage to each of up to target X creatures, and it's getting like a straight up 5 rating from Untapped GG. This is just Plague Wind for much less mana. Casting this for 6 or 7 mana is usually sufficient to wipe the opponent's board if you have Delirium. It's not even close. This is splashable too and is one of the best cards in the sets. Alright, let's grab it. Let's grab it. They say it's just an absolute slam dunk of a card. Let's find out. Even something like Unnerving Grasp is getting a pretty good rating. So the Roller Crusher ride was getting like a 5.0, which is perfect. Unnerving Grasp and Under the Skin is getting they're both getting 4.0s, which are really good. So you have one it'll take us into red blue, one that will take us into red green. Whew. I like Unnerving Grasp because it interacts with the opponent. Might give me a turn to stave off something. Under the Skin is solid too because you just get a permanent from your graveyard back to the field, which could be just great. I think this is a pretty. Uh-oh. I think this is a really big decision. They both manifest dread. I think I'm gonna go with the interaction with the opponent. Hmm. Glimmers are really important. I'm just gonna grab the Surveyor. I think lean in, cut the only blue card in the pack, and it got a pretty decent rating as well. It was 3.5. It was the highest rated card in the pack. I think red green probably was gonna look really nice, but I think I have a kind of a slight bias towards the blue. Um, I think I'm just gonna get the erratic apparition here. I would love that Terramorphic Expanse. It is also getting a higher rating than the apparition, but I do want that vigilant flying way to try to win a game available to me. Honestly, we're kind of like a mono blue deck at this point. We have the Roller Crusher ride, But that's simply it. Don't Make a Sound is getting a pretty solid rating. It's getting a 3.0 as well as Murder. I'm not really in black though. Defiled Crypt is actually the highest rated card in this. I'm trying to keep these things in mind while I'm playing because, why not? Whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, you create a 2/2 black horror enchantment token. Trigger once each turn. And when you unlock this door, return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Let's see what it says about it. Defiled Crypt in Cadaver Lab is a cool room that looks like a split card between Raised Dead and Grave Digger. For 1 mana, you can return a creature and leave Defiled Crypt locked for later use. For 5 mana, split over 2 turns, you can return a creature and make a 2/2 token for some extra value. All the while, you're triggering your Eerie abilities twice. This card is both powerful and flexible, and I'm dying to get in there. Fear of the Dark. Okay. Uh, so in my opinion, I feel like all we have is Unnerving Grasp. If I want to lean into blue with a good solid card, I could just grab the Don't Make a Sound, which would be way easier to play than Murder. I wouldn't mind this 5/3 here. I think it's solid. Or even this Megalodon for cycling purposes. But I don't think the Defile Crypt is where we're going to be at the moment. We're going to stick to our guns and see if that hurts us. Because I'm sure I'm going to want this Skull Crab back. Ooh, another Skull Crab. So we're just going to be essentially just a mill deck. Sure. I'll get the green black land here. Excuse me, I've been fighting off a little bit of a illness. A 2/5 that we're gonna definitely play. Sure. We might even play this Key to the House. So right now, kind of a mono blue situation going on with Roller Crusher Ride in the back. I really like this Horde collar. Um, so we're getting a straight up 4.0 from this Gremlin Tamer. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, create a 1/1 Gremlin creature token. I think that's the direction to try to lean into, especially since we're already leaning into the enchantment deck essentially with our skull crabs. There's Scorching Dragonfire as a 3.5 rated card. Just early game interaction, no question. There's also Fear of Falling, which is a good beat stick in the air. Uh, I honestly feel like I need to lean towards the blue card since that's just where we are. I'm gonna do that. They're rated the same. I'm gonna lean into the blue. Splashing red is fine. Splashing white, I think, would be fine. But if we have cards of equal value, let's just rock with it and see if it works for us. We have Unwilling Vessel here. Another card that just go naturally goes in the enchantment deck. But I do believe I'm gonna lean towards this Meat Locker. I really like Meat Locker. Tap a creature for 2 turns, and then you can draw later with it. If we get Unwilling Vessel, great. So this is something. This is where I would be like, well, I don't. I really just don't get this. Glimmerlight has been good in literally every deck I've seen it played in. Like it's just been a great card, um, through and through. But it's getting a 1.5 rating. Let me read this. Glimmerlight is on the weak side, but it does put two things into play. One, which triggers Eerie. That makes it plausible in some decks, if not an early pick. So they're rating the card individually, like by itself, is just bad. But they do acknowledge that in other, in the right build, it's not bad. This pack, the highest rated cards are in green with 3.0s. We got 1.5 here. There's a 2 mana 3/3. So it's rated the same as Glimmerlight. And I think I'm gonna go with it. Just a 2 mana 3/3 creature to block for us early game that might attack for us. Eh, I don't see myself wanting to splash a third color. I'm not even sure if red is on the agenda. We might just be kind of like a white blue deck. I mean, we don't have ways to do non-combat damage. They're saying this could be kind of like a one-sided board wipe. I'm gonna get the Creeping Peeper. It has a decent rating, and it's just like I said, we're just leaning into a blue deck. Solid blue cards. Okay, Curse Windbreaker comes to us. Huh. Sacrifice a room, deal 2 damage to each opponent, draw a card. That is kind of like yelling out to us if we really want to be the three-color deck, right? We don't have many rooms, so this card might just be bad for us. Hey, we got another meat locker. I'm happy with that. So we're pretty much full on cards to play. If we can find some dual lands, I think we'll be in business. We picked up a couple of the cyclers. What Kona? Who? We're nowhere near that. The highest rated card in the pack is this Domination versus the Bestie versus the Expanse. And to be honest, we don't have. These are just maybes. This is kind of like a maybe too. Apparition only gets like a 2.5 rating. Solid to me though. I would love to play Kona, but this is not even the deck for it. I'm gonna grab this Domination. Another Fear of Falling. Okay. We have no Fear of Falling. Oh, Get Out or Dragonfire. I'm just leaning into blue. Oh no, there's also the blue red mana we wanted. Oh my goodness. Oh no. I was like, I need that blue red mana. We have plenty of playables. So I'm very happy to have gotten that. Unable to scream, good card. I like that it loses all abilities too. But we're gonna go with the stay hidden, stay silent. There's a chance we don't even play these, don't make a sounds. Just freaking infinite don't make a sounds. I'm gonna just grab a land. There's an expanse as well. We got playables. It would have been nice maybe to have another Terramorphic Expanse. And our deck is complete. I'm running it. I mean, that's exactly what I wanted. Like I said, I think we could have done with more terramorphic expanses. Maybe I should have like prioritized those. Um, uh, yeah, potential ramper. They don't even have a creature on the board yet. Okay. No attacks. They can swing into our 3/3 if they like. Okay. A 1/3 with vigilance. Let's do it. Leave my things alone. Leave my things alone. Okay. All right. Thank you. Don't worry. We have no fear of. Well, technically, we do have a fear of falling. And they are doing what now? You're swinging into what? A, a 4/3. And we could just trade that off, right? No, we could just. Yeah, we take damage. I think we're ahead here. Perfect. So now we have 8 damage in the sky. No, we have 9. We have Exacxes in the air. So our researcher is probably going to bite the dust here. Definitely, we'll trade there. I'm happy with that. Okay. Oh, meat locker. Oh, okay, dokie. So we can swing in here and here. Yeah, we'll keep that open. Don't want to trade it out for a rabbit, right? We'll give this a -2, if you do not mind. Okay, but I think we're still posed to win because we can just open our door, swing in for 5. Just take that. All right. It's like, why draw cards when we have a play ready, locked and loaded? Let's get back in there. That was solid. That was solid. Uh, I'm not happy with this. Like it's just not doing it for me. So my best hope. Oh, that changed some things. Still not anything going on for us, but glimmer light. Okay, that's a play at least. We're just gonna drop that in case they have us discard a land, or I don't know. Oh, actually, that creeping peeper was exactly what we needed, right? So I could effectively kill both of these off. But we're just gonna jam creatures for now. Because we can just play into another one. So I need 3 mana to start this. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, what are they doing? That's 5 damage. I didn't want to wipe my. Maybe I should have blocked there. I would have had my other creature. I would have lost my skull crab though. That's really not what I wanted to do at that moment. No blocks. So what can I do here? I can do tap this for 3, and then I can deal 3 damage to three target creatures. Sweet. The roller crusher ride. They just scoop it up. They just scoop it up. So let's just clear your board real quick. Sweet. Sweet. Oof. Well, that's not what we want to see, right? Better. I'll put back a meat locker. We have 2 of them in hand. We have a creeping peeper to help play the meat locker. We might have to try to jam it out as a drowned diner. Okay, we got a 3rd land there, which is excellent for us. Don't touch my peeper, please. Lord, why are they even looking at it? Stop reading it. We can use our unnerving grasp to bounce that token there. Herm. Herm. You know what? I mean, I'm gonna do it because we get to manifest dread here. Apparition. Like right there, we got to bounce their thing and put a creature on the board. And now we just get to meat locker them for a couple turns and swing in for 4. I mean, if they're planning to blow up the board, this is the time to do it. They got to be playing with me at this particular point in time. Um, well, we need that for white mana. But we might not need the white mana anytime soon. You know what? Yeah, I'm not gonna jam everything out anyways. Yeah, we don't really know what we're dealing with here. Okay, let the meat locker begin. And so we just swing in all. Bro really didn't play nothing. In all fairness, maybe if I hadn't have played this drowned diner and just attacked with the peeper, we wouldn't even be in this predicament now. They'd just be, gone. All right. It always makes you feel like a champion in the early ranks. And it's just like, yeah, yeah, we do this. We plays magic. Wait till we get into platinum. As soon as we hit platinum 4, noob. Who taught you how to play magic? Jan Zier? Oh man. Creeping Peeper in my eyes is just for especially for this enchantment deck has just gone up and up and up. We got back to back apparitions. Do I want to trade off here? Like, what value does that give me? No blocks. And we'll stay hidden, stay silent there. At least we get to manifest dread. I'm 2 turns away from it though. Hopefully they can't sacrifice the acrobatic guy. Oh no. Uh, didn't really draw into anything there. No blocks. So At this point in time, I might be willing to trade off the peeper to keep the 3/3 flippable. Oh, no blocks. That's tough. But now two things get indestructible. And in this game, I really just didn't draw anything. I drew a handful of lands. Right. Right. So this is just vigilant. These are indestructible, so that's something. Not that this helps in the slightest. Yeah, there was an opening to try to win that game. I just didn't take it. And it would have involved blocking effectively. Had plenty of lands. I didn't necessarily need the ramp access. Especially before they were able to give two creatures indestructible. I think I could have started trading off my creatures for appropriate value. This is a tough one, but I mean, we have a couple playables. We go first. We'll see what we find. Ugh, it's not good. I mean, it's something. We don't have to meet locker, I don't think. Oh my god. They're gonna kill it. I know they are. Yeah, they're reading it now. They're like, how do, no blocks? Ain't that something? I guess I could have blocked one with, yeah. What is happening here? Eh, Like, is Soul Ranger worth having in the deck? Or is this really just a mono blue deck? Wouldn't even need Terramorphic Expanse if it's mono blue. Like, maybe that's just the direction I'm at. Okay, I mean, this does not look the worst. Opponent had the mulligan. We're on the play with a turn one, two, 3, and 5 in hand. Won't hear me complain. Oh, we're not on the play. Dang, they were not playing with us. What's up, Orzov MTG? Thank you for pulling up off of YouTube. Hope you're doing well. I could put out the Yeah, let's just put out the researcher. Just don't make a sound. I'll probably come in handy for a later play. Sweet. Let's jam out this tunnel surveyor. They our researcher, really? What up, Lith? Thank you for pulling up. Uh, you know what? Why not? They only have one creature. It's gonna be forever before we flip that 6/7. All right, we're in a great position here, where Don't Make a Sound is gonna just be immaculate into either Drown Diner or Fear of Falling. Oh my goodness. Wait, how do I want to play it? Yeah, we meat locker that anyway. We swing all, choose this as the target. So they have just terrible blocks. Okay. We have no hand. Uh-oh. Cancel this. Drop that. Unlock the door. Target them. Discard a land. All right. Huh. Okay, I mean, we'll take that. Thanks, Lith. Thanks, Orzov. Yeah, that game was pretty nice. Let's get a flyer up. Why not? Wow, it's like that. Let's get an apparition up. Who takes out a freaking flyer? We're gonna. I want- I guess not just any flyer, but a 2-1 flyer. No, this is a draft. Let's get another flyer in the air. Okay. Nice play by the opponent. We're at 20. Do I just get another flyer up? They play something big, we meat locker. But yeah, I typically play draft or sealed on my channel. Yeah, we're definitely gonna meat locker that. I hate we're not hitting our lands. We'll take one. There's a land. This might seem cringe, but I think we do this. We take 5 from the beastie, but we also have don't make a sound up. And if we get another land, we can tap down the beastie and then hold up don't make a sound still. There is some pretty high mana at this particular point in time. Right. Right. We take 6. Now this is what we want. This is the position we wanted to be in, to be able to tap this down as well as hold up, don't make a sound. You gotta respect it. So we're just gonna get in with our flyers. You know what? Let's get in full. It's not often that researcher gets to attack. Uh, we'll just slow that down right there. I just didn't want them to ruin our tempo. They draw two cards, make a glimmer. What is this? Oh, this is a Fear of Fallen. Uh, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can just what? What? Yeah, I was just gonna. I'm like, what is this? Sweet. All right, Mono Blue is playing very well. Mono Blue flying enchantments. Honestly, I think most of my wins have been associated with blue in Duskmourn. I just like the flying access. The rooms are really Meat Locker is probably my favorite card in combination with some flyers in this set. Because it's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get my little peck damage through. You're gonna be slowed down for a couple turns. And right when I need some more gas, I'm gonna draw 3 cards. Lovely. I wish we could go first on this hand. That would be great. Ooh, that was a good draw, though. That was a really good draw for us. No, sir. All right. I mean, we're not doing anything, but they don't have anything as well. So, which mode of game is draft? It's limited. I'm gonna be so upset. Let's just skull crab. I'm not jamming 5 men out there. Just Yeah, willy nilly. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that would have been a great play, right? But I was not trying to lose three cards or lose just a nice beat stick in the air. Okay. Can't even be mad. They're doing the thing. Like maybe I should have just jammed out the meat line. I don't think I still don't think that was correct. Was the correct play not to play anything? That could have been accurate. The correct play might have been not to play anything. Wow. The hurts. They are rocking me right now. And to be honest, I think the choice was to not play anything that turn and just pass, which is absolutely insane to me. Bro, somebody help. All right. Yeah, I don't think I can. I think they got too much advantage on me right there. Like they countered me at all the right spots. Oh, this can't be good. I don't think anything here saves me. I can't jam. Good game, dude. Dude freaking messed me up. Can't complain. Got 5 wins with essentially a mono blue deck. I really like that Fear Falling. Played royal. Can't even talk. Played very well. I always loved the skull crabs. The roller crusher ride was good in one game, but I think we was gonna win that game regardless. I wasn't a big fan of the Soul Rager. Sacrifice a room, 2 damage to each opponent, draw a card. That was a little difficult for me. Yeah, but I'm gonna do at least one more draft. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'll be right back. Hey yo, welcome back. Time to jump into another Duskmourn House of Horrors quick draft here on the channel. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to help the channel grow in the future. Just wrapped up a basically a mono blue build going from silver to gold 4, I believe. Was able to achieve 5 wins. It was really solid. Had a few meat lockers, a few of the one man a mill boys, so it was a solid build overall. Um, let's see what we got here. Baseball bat. When it enters, attach it to target creature you control. It gets 1/1, and when it attacks, when a quick creature attacks, tap up to one target creature. Okay. Hmm. The green white build. I haven't played it at all, and I don't see it. I don't really see it often. Yeah, this pack isn't really like screaming at me anything in specific. To be honest, I'm really happy with this Glassworks. 4 damage to a target creature. It's a room. There's also most valuable Slayer, a 4 mana 2/4 that can give a creature 1/0 in first strike. I would hate to pick this double colored card here right off the bat and then be upset that I didn't end up in green white. So I think I'm gonna play it safe. And I'm gonna just go with the Glassworks room here. There's a fear of imposters, and we just had a fear of imposters. I mean, absolutely wreck us at last game during a very, very critical play. But I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Is that bad? You counter a spell, but the opponent manifests. You give them a creature for countering their spell. Piranha Fly has been just overly consistent for me. Just gonna grab it. Ooh, what we got here? Arabella. Whenever it attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 2 or less. Oh, rawr. Huh. There's Fear of Infinity. Uh, Ethereal Armor. I'm really leaning towards his Glassworks again. If you can't tell, I'm kind of leaning towards his Arabella, even if that's not the route that I need to go. I feel like blue's wide open and just like screaming my name. But I'm just I just want to try this red white build out. I'm sorry. Grr, I don't have enough 1 and 2 drops. I don't have enough anything for this deck. 'Kay, that was a good pickup. Target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. You know, I mean, I'll get it. 3 mana, 2/4. I mean, this just looks so bad, right? Oh Jesus! I'm just gonna get the Glimmer Burst. I feel like I just made so many bad decisions here. All because I wanted to play freaking Arabella. Like I could have been in a very strong blue deck. Could have been a very strong blue deck. We're gonna try to make this work though. I wish I had some some early game interaction. To be honest, turn inside out might help. And we do have a couple glassworks as well already. We do want an early game creature in this instance. We got Ragged Playmate and Hand That Feeds. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the Hand That Feeds. That Hardened Escort played pretty well in that other game. I'm not confident in this build to be totes. Or flying. A few flyers would really make this deck better. Hmm. I'm let me look at the creatures we have. We don't really have a lot of 2 mana creatures, and that's really what I want. These are interactive plays here for 3 mana slot and a 5 mana slot. I do like that Living Phone can tutor up other creatures. This can give indestructible. This draws. Cult Healer is not my favorite. It's just a solid 3 mana 3/3. I'm gonna go into the Hand That Feeds. Have another 2 mana creature. I'm gonna be real. Having multiple hardened escorts looked pretty good. Gotta grab the Scorching Dragonfire. I'm very happy about that. A turn inside out. We're gonna be playing the other one as well. Another Hand That Feeds. Another turn inside out. No, another hardened escort. We don't have a lot of rooms. The Skull Rager might not be that great. Mm, sure. Mm, you know what? Let's rock it like this. It'll sure be interesting. I know that much. I don't know what I'm doing. This is totally experimental. That's why I got so quiet. It would have been nice if I got like another red white lord or something, but I should have just kind of stuck to my guns and went the direction that I kind of knew was right, was which was blue secondary color or something. We'll keep. That was a good draw there. No blocks. Yeah, they're already with just two pieces on the board. Their blue red deck's really looking nice, whilst mine is looking pretty sketchbook. Okay, that honestly wasn't the most painful thing. Let's do something like this. Friendly Ghost did some stuff right there. See what they got for us. The Ragged Playmate's gonna. Oh, that hurts. They're getting it smooth 6 damage here. 7 damage. Okay. Wow. Wow. They just set themselves up for just all the good stuff. We're not dead yet, but geez, that was a great play last turn from the opponent. I mean, they got two cards in hand. All right, they manifest dread here. Make it so they can attack. Wow, they have to hate me, bro. Like they didn't even give me a chance to block. Like they didn't give me a chance to like use turn inside out. Didn't give me a chance to look up a creature. I mean, they just kind of stomped me on all fronts. Hmm. How do I mean, I want to ship this damage. This is not vigilant. Screw it. I mean, Ah, grr, this came too late. I would gain 3 life, they would lose 3 life, but I can't swing past this 6/6. Yeah. Mm, I don't think it was the worst build. I just think I wasn't aggressive enough with the strategy. Definitely not the best looking hand here. We got a 2 drop, potential 3 drops if we hit our lands. We do draw first. Oh, I mean, not a bad draw there. I feel like I'm going nowhere very fast. I do believe I'm gonna wipe out that peeper now. This functionally ramp. Yeah, this opponent is making me fall asleep. I just don't even know what to say. They're going so slow. Okay. Mm, this man moved like there's syrup in his veins. Sheesh. Molasses. Right. What creature you want to keep, my guy? I know he wants his flyer, but I know he wants his 3/3. I would want both myself. I would probably keep the 3/3. Wow. They literally hate me that much. This man must have went to the toilet, or he's missing a third color or something. Mm, can't attack. We'll just ping him to death. This is gonna be the slowest win in history. He's literally gonna bore me out the game. Jesus. Oh, they're actually there. Let's get the hardened escort. Deconstructing my whole strat over here. All right, we got a board full of creatures. I don't even know how we won that, to be honest. Living Phone isn't even appearing to be worth it, to be totally honest with everyone. I don't know what was going on with that person. We'll keep the hand. We don't have white mana, but who needs both color of lands when they're playing two colors? I know I don't. I prefer to only play one color of land when I'm running two colors. Makes me makes me think. Should I have even run two colors? Hmm. I mean, we are an aggro deck. Let's go. Let's get some value off this at the least. That was a terrible manifest dread. Well, that can't be good. Uh, let's deter them from wanting to attack with fear of failed tests. We'd hope they have nothing here, but if they do, we're pretty sunk. That was a good play with the unable to scream, I must say. Oh no. I do not like that card. Ooh. Probably won't be drafting Arabella anytime in the future. I just can't play it right. And it just seems like when you have like a bad build, you play the slowest of opponents. So yeah, you see that bad build you put together? Yeah, look at it. Mm, yeesh. That's five to the dome. Uh, no attacks. I need one more card type in the U so I can have menace, but I don't have it. If I'm able to win this game, no frippling. Oh my God. How? How? How did we win this game? What? The hand that feeds with it. Oh my Jesus. They just blocked poorly. There's no way. I say no way, but we got it. Wow. And I'm not seeing my mana too. That's so painful. Mm. Yeah, because they can't do nothing about that. Okay, this is the turn that they can potentially change everything. Harden escort. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sweet. This has menace. Right. Now swing in, I give this indestructible. They just block here. Take 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of damage. It's menace, guy. Hand that feet is his menace. Mm-hmm. Whip friendly ghost up at the top. Okay. This build is stealing some wins. It's stealing some wins. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hand that feeds is actually pretty darn good. I don't know how we deal with that goat unless we draw straight into our deal 4 damage room. Swing. Swing. Like this is exactly what we want. We didn't want that goat on the board for sure. Okay. Swing. Like I'm sure they want to be aggressive with that possessed goat, and they're just not able to be. which is like really great for us. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything actually. I don't want to discard a playable card. I'd rather just draw land and discard that when we get a chance. They got to swing through this wall here. Oh, okay. That's a lot of damage. 6, 7, 8, right? So, wow. Gives us a chance to swing in. Okay. Even if I draw a land, I could just use that land and play 2 spells. Mm, I'll probably attack in with the Glimmer Seeker. No, no point. They got a 2/5 on the board. They are at 13. Is there any way I can do this? I swing in. Like my toughness is pretty high. My attack isn't high. My toughness is. Like maybe they're willing to let some things. Oh, they don't want the hardened escort to do that again. All right. They did not want the hardened escort to do that again. But I think that's it. That's curtains, man. You can block four of my creatures, and I have four more coming in. Oh yeah, you're cooked. Mm, 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 mm. If you don't mind, that's crazy. That is crazy. This I'm surprised this deck is getting any wins. I'm so shocked right now that this build is getting. So we got 450 gems, so that's enough to play another quick draft. Like that's what I love. If I can hop on, get my 5,000 gold, and get like, well, first off the 5,000 gold is a free draft, and then if I get a second one off the 5,000 gold, yeah, I'm happy. And a third one, oh man, I'm really in business. Mm. I don't think that last play was my best play. I think I should have jammed out a hand that feeds into a scorching dragonfire. Okay. Hey, thank you for the follow. I got double strike. I'm probably gonna lose this. All he needs is a removal play. Oh no. Man, that was a long draft. That was so drawn out. I almost felt like it wasn't gonna end. with 4 wins overall, I guess I can't complain too much. Glass works did well, but I think some of my showcase cards were some things like Hand That Feeds. They ended up being a basically a 2 mana 4/2 with Menace, which was great. These Hardened Escorts were excellent as well. Cult Healer was okay. I just think I had some pieces that just kind of played okay together. But that's going to do it for now. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. And as always, you guys are fantastic. My name is Mr. Clintastik. I will catch you guys next time.